Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to LA Noire. And Jack's got a new toy. What better way to fight a firebug than with a flamethrower? And what is that that's...
The water's rising.
Oh, dear. Okay. So, we need to hurry over to that ladder, like, quickly, while we're being shot at. Because I'm pretty sure Jack follows the trait of other Rockstar antagonists, such as Tommy Vercetti. Oh, did I get stuck?
He's around here somewhere.
Oh, Tommy Vercetti and John Marston, in the fact that he does not know how to swim. How do I do this? Oh! Okay, well, that's a good way to do it. Oh, I have to fight my way back through this checkpoint? Hell's bells. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. They all dead? Nope. Gotta go through this again. No worries. This is actually relatively easy compared to other stuff we've had to do.
You want me? You got me.
Just gotta get those headshots.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
And then the rest of them are down here. Easy.
This one's
Come on!
got your name on it.
Oh, I shot his hat off.
Almost out. Need a new weapon.
That's alright. We're fine.
Tag
Oh,
you,
that's it.
motherfucker.
That was bad.
Throw out the gun.
There we go. And headshots. All around. So, let's be very careful here once again. I'm trying to think. What's the best way to... Oh, those are bridges. I see. Because I wasn't even looking at our terrain beforehand. Okay. We're in better shape now than we were.
The water's rising.
Yes, it is. Please do not shoot the gas tank. That would be most helpful.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Catch your bullet, you son of a bitch.
Does that work? Oh, no. I don't think it does. It's alright. We'll come back for you. Kind of reminds me of the Rocketeer a little bit. Come on, Jack. You can do this. There we are. Much better.
Eyes open.
A little bit closer,
He's around here
guys.
somewhere.
I guess our first... There we go.
You want me? You got me.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Oh, I don't think you want to. Did you just see what happened to your friend who got crispy crittered? Okay.
Throw out the gun.
I like this. It's a short range, but it's effective. One of these in every home. Oh, hi, I see you. Oh, I did not see you. What's the range on this thing? Okay. Rest up.
You're fucking toast.
No, you're toast.
Real
Christ.
clever, asshole.
Just missed.
I'm gonna
Yep.
find you.
Alright, Leroy. Okay, that's better. I assume we don't go that way. Let's try over here, then. Because that just... Where does this take us? Oh, that's not good, Jack. I want to keep the flamethrower.
Are you okay, Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her. But not me. You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everyone knows it.
Elsa, are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy?
Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No, I don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
And Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get it back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His exit is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
Oh, this is going to be a bad boss fight. Oh, it's a mercy kill. Hell's bells. It was a born on the 4th of July moment.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids!
Stop the goddamn screaming!
I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Holy crap.
Everyone out of here now! Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Wow.
He killed that man!
He was doing him a favor, Elsa.
Cole, up here! I'll get this great hurt! The water's rising!
You're first.
Hand her up!
Get out of here! You're not Jack. I'm not arguing.
You're wounded, Jack. Let me help.
What are you waiting for?
Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
So that's how he went. I did know that Cole died at the end of this game. I didn't know how. Chichester Chapel, 2:30 p.m. Wow, that gave me goosebumps. Oh, that was his wife and kids, too, in the front row. Is that Roy talking at his funeral?
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps.
Wow.
Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop wrongly accused who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine. You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe.
Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
A reformer who
You were never his
recognized
friend,
the need to
Jack.
remove the odd bad apple from a
you're
department
right.
made up of good men.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued
never
to
his
fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life.
The assistant DA made a deal.
A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
The PD didn't even get touched. Oh, look at that. Whew. Rest in peace, Cole. Moth to a flame. Oh, and there it is, guys. Now, I understand that the credits here are actually long, but there is a scene at the end. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this game. Now, I never played LA Noire when it first came out because a lot of people said it's not a GTA style game, and at the time I was really into GTA. I loved Vice City, I loved San Andreas, you know, all of the GTA games at the time, and I just decided that it wasn't really for me. And also I got really into Red Dead as well. But playing this now, I'm actually glad that I played it now because I'm appreciating it a lot more than I would have back then. This was an awesome game with a very complex story with some very complex characters. And I know that a lot of people were upset. Before I started playing, I did know that a lot of people were upset at how Cole died. Personally, I'm not bugged with how Cole died, because I figured when they were talking about what happened that it was going to be a Born on the 4th of July moment where they had accidentally killed civilians. That's a Oliver Stone film with Tom Cruise. And something very similar happens there. Spoilers. But I thought if something like that happened, and you also know that Cole, all of his bravery was not as advertised, at least during the war, and he was trying to overcompensate for it, and it led to this horrible chain of events, that at the end, him basically sacrificing himself to get Elsa and Jack out, he actually died a hero. So I think that there's a good bit of, there's some irony there, there's a completion of a character story arc, that he was able to save his frenemy, in terms of Jack, you know, a fellow soldier, as well as save the person that he'd kind of thrown his lot in with, in Elsa. A shame about Cole's wife and kids. But, oh man, the corruption is so thick that the assistant DA knew that he had to make a deal with the LAPD in order to even get elected and do at least some of the stuff that he wanted to do until he eventually gets fully corrupted as well, because you know that old adage, absolute power corrupts absolutely. But the gameplay was really great. Very typical Rockstar. So it had its little it had its little quirks, but the strongest thing in this was the acting. The acting was incredibly good, and this motion capture stuff I think is awesome even by today's standards. And I'm not playing I'm just playing the updated Steam version. I'm not playing the new version that came out for the consoles and whatnot, and even then it's very good. I wish they did more games like this, but I don't know why they didn't. But yeah, it's like the 1940s, this noir detective thing was right up my alley, and the detective and the questioning stuff, it was so good. I really enjoyed it, and it was a dark story that didn't get all wrapped up at the end. When it comes to noir, when it comes to complicated tales, Red Dead is kind of a little bit different because a Western, in some aspects, has to be very simple. In a noir story, with all these twists and turns and a mystery, not all the threads need to be tied up at the end, and it didn't. And that's good because that's life. I know they're not making another one. I like the fact that this was just kind of little small one-time compartmentalized story where you got to see a little bit of the seedier side in a lot of respects to the real world. GTA is normally the real world with the volume turned all the way up to 11 with that kind of cartoony element at times. But this is probably the most realistic of the Rockstar games, and I'm very grateful that I got a chance to play it with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and let the credits play out. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. We'll check out the scene at the end, see what that's about, and we will go ahead and call it a video. So I'll see you guys at the end.
Jail. Just give me life and grant me no reprieve. 'Cause baby, you know this case is closed. And don't suppose I'll make a plea. 'Cause baby, you know I'm guilty. Well, I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins. 'Cause I'm burning up for you. And I need something to quench this fire before it becomes a funeral pyre. Yeah, I'm burning with yearning so much for you. You struck the sparks, you fanned the flames in me. And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away, don't do me wrong, don't leave me singing this torched song. When I'm burning up for you. but I just can't stop. I can't stop burning. I'm yearning so much for you. You struck the sparks, you fire the flames in me. And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me this way, singing this torch song. Don't leave me burning. I'm burning out for you.
How about this for a headline? Guess which former 6th Marine hero has been promoted in the LAPD?
No idea.
Well, it could be anybody.
You give up?
Tell us or hand over the fucking paper.
The Shadow, boys. Our very own Silver Star winning son of a bitch.
Phelps, you didn't die, Jack.
He did just fine, and that's all we're going to say about it, right?
The one and only. Look at this picture. Golden boy getting his badge. Wife and kids in tow and looking awful humble in the process.
Well, he's set.
Phony bastard.
I wonder if they've been holding my job for me after all this time.
What job was that?
Mechanic.
Ain't you seen all the war bond movies, Sarge? All the best mechanics is women. You're gonna have to work as a gigolo from here on in.
I was a bus driver in Santa Cruz. You know, no pictures in the papers or medals for me, though.
I can't believe I just went through Petaloo and Okinawa just to go back to being a washing machine mechanic.
How is it that jerks like Phelps get it all?
It doesn't have to be that way, guys.
What are you talking about? It's always gonna be that way.
Do you have any idea what you guys are sitting on?
Yeah, a ship full of Army surplus.
You're sitting on surplus morphine. 2 tons of it. Can you imagine what that's worth on the streets? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You're shitting me.
I'm not.
You're talking about stealing it?
Keep your voice down. Do you want to have us all thrown in the brig?
God damn it, Sheldon. You want to go into the dope business?
No. I want to be in the peace dividend business.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I want the guys who fought for a better future to get some share of it. You interested, Jack?
Come on, Top. We could all get out from under.
Oh, it's the chance of our lives.
It's everyone or no one, boys.
I'm not having a bar of it, Courtney. You may be the bravest person I have ever met, but I swear to God, trouble follows you around like a pet fucking dog. I thought you wanted to try for medical school.
So what do you want, Jack? What's the future got in store for you?
You guys were all heroes in the war. Every single one of you. Even if your next door neighbor or your wife never know it and don't give a rat's ass. Fuck Phelps and medals and citations and parades. Fuck the public who are bored with returning GIs. I have nothing but respect for what you guys and the rest of the 6th have done. You go through with this, and you'll be nothing to me.
And that's how it all started. Wow. Well, it definitely gives me a little bit of perspective. And Kelso just couldn't stay away. You know, he's like, "You're nothing to me." Well, he got he got neck deep in it. But that was it, guys. That was LA Noire. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. This was probably one of the best series I've ever done on the channel in terms of just me playing and having a good time. I hope that you guys have had fun too. And if you guys like the video in the series, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you in the next series. Later days, everyone.